Hi everyone, Amrit here from the Engagement Coach. I just wanted to take a few minutes out to share some thoughts with you. Have you ever thought it was odd that employee engagement in most organizations doesn't look after leadership development? With all the research out there across the globe, we know leaders and managers are the most highly correlating factor to employee engagement. The other anomaly is L&D and engagement in most organizations rarely work together. Now, if you're an organization where you do, fantastic, congratulations. We have come across organizations where there's a silo mentality, not intentional, but employee engagement. They do surveys, execute that annual survey every, or quarterly or pulse survey, whatever it might be, and the frequency really isn't helping because the issue there is the questions being asked. Who says they're the right questions? So employee engagement, initiate that work. L&D initiate the leadership development, but the data rarely transfers across to each other. So employee engagement, albeit one-dimensional, they're collating data on how people are feeling about how well they're led and how well they're being managed by their teams, by their managers. Leadership development, they're going off and developing strategies to create more engaging leaders. But if it's not data-driven, what are we focusing on? And this is where we really want to try and bring those silos down to get to work together across organizations. How can we take information about how people are feeling at work and feed that into a robust leadership development strategy? So if you're in that position, my ask of you is go knock the door of employee engagement teams and say, give me the data that tells us how people are being led and managed. And then use that data to start to feed into a strategy. Now, bear in mind the caveat I mentioned earlier. Employee engagement, it's not a survey. It's more than a survey. We carry out surveys because they're easy for the people who are initiating the survey to analyze data. If you really wanted to know how, for example, your wife was feeling, you'd go and talk to her. You wouldn't shove a survey under her nose. And so we really need to make sure that the data we're getting, the information we're getting is robust. How are people truly feeling working in the organization? Then L&D, take that data and develop a robust strategy of how do we create engaging leaders and managers so we can improve engagement but overall productivity. That's our ultimate goal here. Behavior change that leads to better productivity. So I hope it's been helpful. Amrit Sandhar from the Engagement Coach.